she's having to deal with the trauma of people just making completely false allegations about her.
Her family now urging the public to let the investigation play out, but mentioning an abductor.
Hi, and welcome back to the LifeScope channel. On your way in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's appreciated as always. Well, it's official. The evidence that has been presented by the Hoover Police Department confirms that Carlee Russell lied about being kidnapped on July 13th. I'm sure most of you all heard by now how a young woman called 911 to report seeing a child in diapers on the interstate. Now, this story caught a lot of attention very quickly because people were thinking, is this a new way to bait people, particularly women, into sex trafficking or organ harvesting?
Thank everyone for being here today. Besides me stands the team who played a significant role in this investigation. I want to thank our department, members of surrounding local law enforcement agencies, the FBI, Secret Service, United States Marshals, and ALEA for their assistance in this case. We said from the evening of July 13th, our focus would be the safe return of Carlee Russell. That occurred on Saturday, July 15th, approximately 49 hours after she called 911 and disappeared. From that point, our focus has been to determine Carlee's whereabouts during that time and what exactly took place. Let me say up front, this investigation is not over. We're still working this case, and we'll work in this case until we uncover every piece of evidence that helps us account for the 49 hours that Carlee Russell was missing. However, through the public interest, and in some cases, public fear that this story has generated, we owe it to our citizens to tell them the facts that we have uncovered. So I will give you the facts that we know today. On July 13th, at approximately 8:20 p.m., Carlee left work from a business at the Summit. Surveillance video from her place of employment shows Carlee concealed a dark-colored bathrobe, a roll of toilet paper, and other items belonging to the business prior to her departure. She ordered food from Tzatziki's at the Colonnade and traveled there. She then traveled to Target on 280, where she purchased some granola bars and Cheez-Its. From there, she remained in the parking lot at that shopping center until 9:21 p.m. when she drove to I-459. Carlee communicated on her cell phone with individuals known to her while on her path of travel up to the point of calling 911 at 9:34 p.m. And at this time, we will play the 911 call in its entirety.
Where's your emergency?
Hi, I am on Interstate 459, and there's a kid just walking by themselves.
Oh, hold on. Where on 459 are you?
I'm right next to the exit 10 by the Hoover Met, like to get off by the Hoover Met.
Okay, so you're before that exit?
Yes.
Okay, and were you headed southbound or northbound? Like towards Tuscaloosa or towards 280?
Towards Tuscaloosa.
Okay. And was the child on the left or right side?
On the right side.
Were they walking northbound or southbound?
They're walking towards Tuscaloosa.
Walking southbound? Or how old do they look?
Like a toddler, like maybe like 3 or 4.
Did you pull over with them? Are you still with them?
Yes.
Okay, are you with the child right now?
No, I'm not. I didn't get out of the car. I can see them though.
Do you mind staying and keeping an eye on them until we get there?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay, what kind of car are you in?
I'm in a red Mercedes-Benz.
Is that a sedan or SUV?
SUV. I mean, it's a sedan. Sorry.
Can you put your hazards on for me?
Yeah, they're on.
Okay. Did you talk to the child at all, or did you say anything to them?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do they look like they're injured?
No, they don't.
Are they white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
They're white.
Okay. Is it male or female?
I think it's a boy, a little boy.
White male? Okay. Is he wearing clothes?
Yes.
Okay. What is he wearing?
It's a white t-shirt, and it doesn't look like he has any pants on. It looks like a diaper.
And you don't see any cars anywhere?
No cars are anywhere.
Okay. All right. What's your name?
My name is Carlee Russell.
And you don't see any injuries on the child from where you're at, correct?
No, but I can't really see them that good.
Okay. Try to keep an eye on them for the best you can, because I don't want you to lose track of them.
Okay.
All right. And do they have shoes on?
No,
I see.
not that I can see. I can't really see that well.
Okay. All right. I've got them on the way, okay? Just try to keep an eye on them, but the officers are on the way, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Russell drove around 600 yards while speaking to 911, according to an examination of the data from her cell phone. Hoover Police Chief Durzis acknowledged that it could happen. It's just really difficult for me to fathom how a toddler, who could be 3 or 4 years old, could walk barefoot 6 football fields without getting in the roadway, without crying. It's just very hard for me to understand.
Hoda, good morning. As questions around this case intensify, the family is urging the public not to speculate, saying that it's upsetting to Carlee, and right now their focus is on her physical and mental well-being. That moment you all first laid eyes on her again, what was it like?
To me, just so much joy.
This morning, in an exclusive sit-down with NBC News, the parents of 25-year-old Carlee Russell are speaking out, describing the moment their daughter appeared on their doorstep after being missing for more than 48 hours. What did you do when you saw her?
We tried to hug her as best we could, but I had to stand back because she was not in a good state. So we had to stand back and let medical professionals work with her. But it's okay.
Last Thursday, police say Carlee called 911 to report a toddler walking alone on the interstate. She pulled over while on the phone with a family member who described hearing Carlee scream.
Her vehicle is unlocked, running, all her personal belongings except for her phone.
On the scene, police found no sign of Carlee or a child, and they say no children were reported as missing during that time period. The Russells waited in agony until Saturday night.
There were actually just so many calls and texts from people who maliciously lied to us. I just didn't know people could be so evil.
Authorities have not indicated where Carlee was during the 48 hours she was missing or what happened. Her parents declined to share what their daughter told them, citing the ongoing investigation. And can you tell me what happened Saturday night? Did you just get a knock at the door?
Anything leading to the case itself, we can't discuss that.
But they say speculation about the circumstances surrounding Carlee's disappearance are only making things worse.
She's having to deal with the trauma of people just making completely false allegations about her.
Her family now urging the public to let the investigation play out, but mentioning an abductor. Her mother asking to read a brief message to the public.
Carlee has given detectives her statement so that they can continue to pursue her abductor.
Do you believe that there's an abductor still out there?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
NBC News has reached out to the Hoover Police Department to ask whether they're looking for an individual involved. Police have just said they're following up on all information provided by Carlee. And when I talked to you all on Saturday, you also said your daughter is a fighter and she would find a way back to you.
I felt that in my heart.
Is that what happened?
She did. She found her way back to us. However, we can't discuss the details of that.
But they say one thing is clear. Do you believe she was fighting for her life?
Oh, she definitely fought for her life. There were moments when she physically had to fight for her life, and there were moments when she had to mentally fight for her life.
But she made it back to you.
She made it back.
So, a lot of people were skeptical about her story from the start. But I tried to give her the benefit of the doubt until all of the details came out. Apparently, it's been said that she stole from her spa job that fired her. She Googled Amber Alert prices, looking into the movie Taken, I guess for ideas, along with other weird things that just don't add up. Also, There were rumors about the Red Roof Inn and kidnappers with orange hair giving her money and painting her toenails an ugly color. Oh, and they stripped her naked to take photos. Even after all that, she made it back to her home 49 hours later. Now, it wasn't so much that she returned home in that amount of time, because there is a show called First 48, so most of the time they want to wrap up crimes in 48 hours, or it's going to take longer to solve. My thing is, when I heard she got home, I was like, who brought her home? So why would Carlee do this? Although the cops are still technically investigating, I read in an article that Carlee isn't giving the police a second interview. All right, if she didn't write all those lies she told down, it's going to be hard to keep up with them if they decide to press charges on her. In the end, I'm not going to come down on her too hard, because she has to live with the fact that she is another Jussie Smollett. So, as I was recording this yesterday, I saw the update come in that Carlee admits to lying through her attorney, and she could be charged.
Let's bring in Natalie Whittingham-Burrell, a public defender, offers legal commentary on her YouTube channel, Natalie Lawyer Chick. She's been following this case closely. All right, so what do you think about Carlee Russell's lawyer's strategy here to release this statement to the police?
Oh, as a criminal defense attorney, I completely disagree with it. And I hate to be that blunt about it, but it's just very concerning that the law enforcement officer said that she could still be facing criminal charges. They're going to continue their investigation. And her attorney has just made incriminating statements where she admits to perpetrating a hoax, at least from looking at the Alabama law, filing a fake police report, which is a misdemeanor in and of itself. Mm-hmm. So he's placed his client in legal jeopardy unless there is some type of unknown agreement that has not yet been disclosed to the public, whereby she must apologize in order to take advantage of it. Mm-hmm. I don't see how this was a savvy criminal move, a savvy move when someone's facing a criminal charge potentially.
And do you expect that she'll be charged criminally?
It's on the table, right? And so I think of every single criminal case, what if I was their lawyer? And if there's a possibility that my client could be charged, my client would be silent. Even when they were saying they were expecting to speak directly to Carlee, for her to make another statement, there would be no question from law enforcement that my client is about to come in and make a voluntary statement to them that can later on be used against them in a court of law. So that's really what it's all about, is protecting your client from the potentials that could happen in the future. And this wasn't very protective of her. It might have been good PR. Ethically speaking, it feels good that she apologized, but legally speaking, it just wasn't protective of the client.
Natalie, thanks so much for taking the time. Really appreciate it.
Yep, it looks like Carlee may get a charge off of this. For her to be 25 years old last week, why did she lie like she was 12? Well, at least she got to celebrate her 26-year-old birthday a few days ago. Because if they decide to charge her, I'm sure she's going to have to pay some fine or do some community service instead of going to jail. I agree with the attorney in the news clip. Why would Carlee's lawyer admit to guilt unless he working out a deal behind the scenes? Anyway, speaking of more women lying their ass off to the whole public, have you all heard about the lady that claimed she won the lottery?
You are? What's your name? What's your name?
I just wanted to talk to him, please.
Hey, wait. Can we talk to you for just a second? Hey, wait a second. Hang on.
Honey, I can't. I'm scared.
Are you sure?
Get a bodyguard. Get a bodyguard. Get a bodyguard. Go.
Yeah, we think this is the person.
Go.
We think this is the person. Hey,
no, please go. Get a bodyguard. Get a bodyguard.
you have to take it off.
The $1.8 billion Powerball jackpot winner is not the woman who was spotted scurrying inside the downtown Los Angeles convenience store where the winning ticket was purchased last week. A day after the California lottery confirmed that a store in Los Angeles, California had sold the ticket, an unidentified woman told reporters at the store the jackpot was hers. Some people said on Twitter she needs to star in a Tubi movie, and I agree. That lady gave a good cry, all for TV or attention, which seems to be a hell of a drug. Speaking of TV, has anyone seen the movie they cloned Tyrone. It was actually good, in my opinion. I guess because they put all of the conspiracies that we've been hearing about for years into this movie. It's also good to see Jamie Foxx back on the scene since his health scare back in April.
First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that's prayed, man, and sent me messages. I cannot even begin to tell you how far it took me and how it brought me back. I went through something that I thought I would never ever go through. And I know a lot of people were waiting, or wanting to hear updates, but to be honest with you, I just didn't want you to see me like that, man. I want you to see me laughing, having a good time, partying, cracking a joke, doing a movie, television show. I didn't want you to see me with tubes running out of me and trying to figure out if I was gonna make it through. And to be honest with you, my sister Deidre Dixon, my daughter Corinne Marie saved my life. So to them, to God, to a lot of great medical people, I'm able to leave you this video. I cannot tell you how great it feels to have your family kick in such a way. And y'all know they kept it airtight. They didn't let nothing out. They protected me. And that's what I hope that everyone could have in moments like these. Now, by being quiet, sometimes things, get out of hand. People saying what I got. Some people said I was blind, but as you can see, the eyes are working. The eyes are working just fine. Said I was paralyzed. I'm not paralyzed. But I did go through, I went to hell and back, and my road to recovery had some potholes as well. But I'm coming back, and I'm able to work. So I want to thank the people that let me work, and I just want to say that I love everybody, and I love all of the love that I got. And man, I know they talk about people crying on videos. You could do take two, but I'm not gonna do a take two. It is what it is. And if you see me out from now on, and every once in a while I just burst into tears, is because it's been tough, man. I was sick, man, but now I got my legs under me, so you're gonna see me out. But like I said, I just want you to remember me for the jokes that I crack. The movies that I make, some of them good, some of them ain't. I think I got a good one out. And the songs that I sing, man. And then, some people were talking about I'm clone. Well, check this out. Just kidding you. Not clone, man, but I'm here on earth because of some great people. I'm here on earth because of God, man. So I love all y'all. I just wanted to jump on here and let you know that I'm on my way back. Love.
It's obvious he has lost weight, and his complexion is light or pale. And it's a shame when a celebrity is actually battling for their life, and we expect them to tell us what's going on as soon as it happens. So I am very glad he is doing better, and hopefully he can get back to himself and enjoy his life. Because at the end of the day, Jamie's last movie wrapped up without him. So what does that tell us? The job don't love you, and choose wisely how you spend your time on this earth. Lastly, I want to touch on the bodybuilder and fitness influencer known as Vicki. If you haven't seen the video, it will catch you off guard. Now, I don't have a clue about bodybuilding or anything, but when I saw the video, I thought, why is the guy that's supposed to be spotting Justin look like he's not really helping him? And when I was looking over social media, some men were saying there should have been more guys to spot him on each side of the weights, and more rails on the equipment for Justin to put the 450-pound weights down. The 33-year-old was well liked in the neighborhood and offered his services as a diet and personal trainer. Bali Discovery reports that the event happened on Saturday, July 15th, early in the morning at the Paradise Gym. As Vicki tried to finish the workout, the barbell rolled a little bit forward on his shoulders, causing his neck and head to snap forward. He had a spotter behind him, but it made no difference. In addition, the spotter didn't seem to be in a good place to assist with this mishap. So, Rest in peace to Justin Vicki. And I wonder, are spotters ever charged in situations like this? Let me know what you think, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.